What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. I'm wearing my Dick in a Box shirt. Got a hole
What
in
in
the
a
box.
box?
Dick in a box.
Oh,
Cut a hole in the box, put your junk in a box, have her open the box. It's the perfect Christmas present. It's a dick in a box.
yeah. Try getting that through the mail.
Well, if it's big enough to mail, I don't think you really got to worry about it.
Well, I mean, you got to mail the whole, you know, everything else that's connected.
Um,
Otherwise, it's kind of pointless. Be a hell of a candygram, though, eh?
Yeah. Boobies without nipples are pointless.
Pardon? I didn't hear that.
Boobs
mail it
without,
through Greyhound Shadow.
boobs
Perfectly
without nipples are pointless.
Yes, they are. Boobs with bad nipples are disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow is never had sex, I assume.
Yeah, Jackie just magically appeared in a ghost basket.
He's your spawn. You're like an orc.
You found him out front of a fucking Home Depot. We all know that. It's where Mexicans come from.
Not all of them, but a good many of them.
Shadow goes to the Home Depot, picks up a bunch of Mexicans, brings them back to his house, and has them start painting minis.
I've only got about 20 minis left to get done by the end of the year, and they're like almost done. Then I get to start jamming out on some new stuff. I just saw Uncle Adam's video on the new Army Painter Fanatic set, and realized that's another like $500 I'm gonna have to drop real soon.
Yeah,
Have to
I'll
drop
wait
it.
until my box set's depleted.
Just when I was falling in love with the speed paints, they got to drop a whole bunch of new shit that I got to have. That's okay because most of my Army painters, I don't even use my opaques. They're crap.
It's been more than a decade. So.
But I really like what I saw. The washes look sweet. The special effects look great. The color 6-pack sort of thing.
It's fewer paints. It's fewer paints than the previous mega set, though.
Right.
The original one had
300 or something.
Make sure to say hi to Curtis.
Curtis, what's happening, brother?
Hello, Curtis.
Had a really good show last night. It was kind of interesting. Barely talked about what I intended. We ended up talking about.
You didn't drop. I asked for a link several times, and you never put one out there.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I did not see it.
I even sent it to you through Discord.
Really? Dude, my apologies. I'll make it up to you.
He's been slacking a little bit, hasn't he, Justin?
This is a fucking
what new. What? I was here before all of you schmoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have guests over.
So do I.
Fuck them.
So do I. I don't want them, but they're still here.
Well, Curtis, travel safe. Enjoy spending time with your family for the weekend, and have a good breakfast, bro. Or
yeah. Eat some fucking sausages from me, okay?
Yeah.
Dip them in bacon, dip them in cheese.
Yep.
Bread them, then deep fry them.
I was watching the Benny show this morning, and he did a ad read or whatever for this company called Boink. Oh man, that looks good. That looks fucking good.
I want to say one thing. Fuck you, Shadow.
What I do?
My first evening stream in a long time. It was scheduled. You knew about it. It was planned out from the beginning.
And you even told me you were going to meet me there on the.
No, I did no such thing.
And you're like, sorry, can't make it, man.
Wednesday.
That was exactly the time that the guests arrived, and I had to haul in luggage and do a bunch of other shit. It was a total shock to me.
What was it? Wednesday you said see you guys all tomorrow.
I'd have been like, yeah, welcome to the house, but I
Listen.
got important shit to do.
I was like, what
My
the fuck?
boy
Shut up,
Hungar is
talk
doing a
about
live
tomorrow.
stream.
Thursday.
You guys are such.
It's not really a live stream with Hungar if I'm not here, so I really got to go, or I'm gonna
Now they know
let my buddy down.
Oh, that is so not me. They know you're so full of shit, guys.
No, that's exactly you. Word for word, verbatim. I think that was a recording Hungar played.
Oh, you guys are laying it on thick.
You just let your boy down, bro.
Dude,
Deeply and sadly, there were like emotions and shit.
emotions. Yeah. Okay, now you've gone like into fairy tale land.
People had emotions about this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that emotion was apathy. They did not give a flying.
That's besides the point. That is besides the
I had
point.
emotions about this.
It is. So it's freaking like it's like 9 o'clock, right? And Jackie's mom says, "Hey, turn on the lights." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? The Christmas tree. It's Christmas." I'm like, "What the fuck? It's broad daylight. You're not going to see a goddamn light. You know, it's super bright. Not super bright. And but the only effect would be is I get to hear the same 10 Christmas carols on the freaking little digital freaking noisemaker on the tree, and I'm like, it's too early.
Why do you have a digital noisemaker on the tree?
Well, it just makes music, you know. It's just like, you know, Christmas tree, you know, the typical.
That should not be connected to the same switch as the lights, bro.
No, the lights included. It's built in, and I'm like, Christmas isn't for. We gotta go through the whole damn weekend.
Who was the fucking idiot that bought a light system that had sound effects built into it?
I think I said that at the beginning. Jackie's mom. I'm just like, it's too early for this shit. Had we not been doing the show, I'd still be asleep. You know.
Well, on the
side, you wake up for my show, but you won't like put off your guests for a few seconds to come on my show.
It wasn't a few seconds.
Oh, you bastard!
They had an entire baggage train of shit so they could be here for.
No.
Women. What do you expect?
What's that got to do with you? You ain't got to carry their bags. You got 2 Mexican sons.
No, they were at school. And yes, I do, because
slackers.
They're and they're Mexican too. You'd think they could carry their own bags. I mean, you know, they've been doing that for centuries.
No. Besides the point. Even if you turn this thing on and it made noises, how the fuck would you tell with the smoke detector on?
Nice.
It'd be like chirp.
Oh, that's funny.
Jingle bells, chirp.
Oh, dude, that was awesome.
Justin, you're a fucking card today, bro.
Yeah, he woke up and chose violence. Wait a minute, that's any given day.
I go to sleep choosing violence.
He violently goes to sleep before he goes to bed. He like beats the shit out of his pillow.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that. I swear to God. I'm glad you went there in that direction. You had 2 choices and you took the right one.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck you guys.
He does a freaking into the pillow.
They do.
I've done that, but usually
in
my spot on the bed, it's like
yeah. I don't like a pillow that's lumpy.
Oh, I freaking hate that. Or worse, it just turns into one big like freaking, you know, massive disappointment.
So you buy good pillows.
Yeah, well, I've got pretty decent pillows, but
I have one of those memory foam bamboo pillows.
Oh, I got a bamboo pillow.
It's a nice pillow, isn't it?
It's not memory foam, I think.
It seems like it never gets hot too.
Oh,
Because I hate a hot pillow.
Yeah, oh fuck, hot pillows are evil.
I've never actually had that problem with a pillow.
You lie on them, and the heat from your head absorbs into them, and they get hot.
Shadow radiates darkness.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I guess you live in California. It's already above body heat temperature.
Well, yeah, it is. Well, not right now. Not right now. It's like 30 something
You
degrees.
don't know what cold is.
It's 37 degrees, about to rain. Look, when you live in a warm place and then it drops 40 degrees, that can be considered cold. When it's always 40 degrees and then it drops below zero, that I don't know how people even, or why people even do that. I can't imagine going this looks like home. Other than all the trees and of course the maple syrup.
Oh, maple syrup.
Maple syrup's good. We're very appreciative that you ship us down a crap ton of it every year.
The best maple syrup comes from Vermont.
Only small amounts of it too.
And Trudeau is not my president.
Trudeau is not my president either.
Because I'm not Canadian.
Trudeau's not my president because we don't have an office of president.
Same thing. I'll be right back, you bastards.
Hey, my parents were married when they consummated my existence.
I am a bastard.
Well, if you're proud of it, that's awesome. If it doesn't bother you, I don't know why it would as much as it used to. So you got all your holiday
for the very purpose you just said.
Do you have all your holiday shopping done?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just waiting for shit in the mail.
I'm not getting any you fools anything, so we're all good. And if I did, it would have been a digital purchase.
I guess my my copy of that book will be here today. The Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2nd edition, complete book of dwarves. Hey, what's up, Beelzebub? I haven't seen you in a while.
Beelzebub, I've seen him around.
Yeah, hit the link. Get your ass in here.
Yeah.
You're not anything important.
Oh.
I mean, I suppose it's possible, but
he sent me a funny thing on
life. Well, Merry Christmas, Beelzebub.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, are we? You know if we're doing a show on Christmas because it is a Monday?
I might be busy. I don't know. Everyone's usually pretty like.
Yeah, I figure if worst comes to worst, we could just come on for like a half hour and crack some jokes and hit the road. I've got guests who are supposed to be leaving to go to somebody else's house to celebrate Christmas, but of course they're going to be here in the morning, and I didn't buy them shit. It's like, what the fuck, you got other places to go. You should probably just go there Christmas Eve, and instead of making it awkward here,
yeah.
But whatever, I'm going to try to be cool about it. But
weirdos.
Yeah, I told him I'm not waking up until like 11. Fuck it. I'm going to stay up late. Well, I always do anyways because I got to do, the Secret Santa shit, fill the stockings and do that sort of thing,
I was going to give everybody a chocolate bar, but I decided to eat them instead.
Chocolate's good. A friend of mine sent me a chocolate bar that was infused with bacon and potato chips.
Okay, I think there's a line, and it might have been crossed.
Uh, it was pretty good, but it was really hard to, actually, tell that there was bacon in it.
Yeah,
It needed more bacon. Let's put it that way.
I think that's one of those things that if you actually put enough in there to taste it,
Like too much.
it's not gonna taste good.
I don't know. I've always wanted to take some like bacon, let it get really cold, and then pour that magic shell on it. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's this chocolate that when it hits something cold, it like turns solid.
So chocolate.
Yeah, you put it on like ice cream. It's like like an Eskimo bar or Eskimo pie, I should say, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where it's got that thin layer of chocolate, but it's a liquid, and then when you pour it on the ice cream, it freezes solid, or not freezes, but becomes
Yeah, it's called milk chocolate, bro.
no,
That's
no.
what
This
happens.
is very different. Regular chocolate doesn't do that like this does. It's like instant.
Yeah, it's mixed with something.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you can't even keep it in the refrigerator, uh, which is weird.
Well, if it's temperature activated.
Right. No, I mean, with like Hershey syrup or something like that, you got to keep it in the refrigerator or it will go bad.
Okay.
Bleeker wants to know the Discord channel, Shadow.
Either Shadow and Sun.
No, it has a thing. You have to send them the channel.
Right, you gotta do an invite.
Well, you can do a search and then request, can't you?
I mean,
You gotta search it by its channel ID code.
Yeah, mine's Shadow and Sun hashtag 1906.
That's for you personally.
Yeah. I don't know what Hungar's is by heart because I've got him, his channel and then the personal thing, and I rarely see anything on his actual channel. What's up, Mark? Hey, Mark, did you get anything from the Secret Santa yet?
Yeah, Mark, we never have a topic for today, bro.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
You must be thinking of some other guys.
Yeah,
hey, nice hat there.
Our topic is yell angrily at the wind.
I love plaid.
I'm more of a solid colors, or I should say solid lack of colors, black, white,
I've been
gray.
tempted to get my family tartan.
Do they make it? You froze. Did anyone else freeze?
No.
Well, let's quickly draw shit on his face while he's frozen.
Is he frozen?
Yeah, he's frozen.
Okay.
Somebody draw
he fails.
Yeah, because he's probably. Do they even make your tartan?
Yeah.
Then why didn't you buy it?
7 tartans. Huh?
Then why didn't you buy it? Question is not why you bought a plaid hat.
I got this when I was at Office Max, when I was a supervisor at Office Max years ago.
Okay, they just gave it to you?
No, I bought it. They didn't give you shit except aggravation at that place, man.
Okay.
They're like any mega corporation. We just aggravate our employees till they quit.
Bleeker, just find Hungar on Discord. It will be this picture. And send me a message and I'll invite you to the Discords.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get a cup of coffee and I got a question for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, at least he's wearing pants.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Kilt. Or
I'm
worse.
not wearing that either.
Yeah, I'm not wearing pants.
Well, yeah, that's kind of a given for you.
I'm not wearing shorts, pants, underwear.
That's enough of that, Justin.
Yeah.
I'm free balling it right now.
Of course you are.
That kind of disturbs me.
Yes, ones of people just went and cried out and were suddenly silenced.
Oh.
You could hear the vomit for miles.
I'm okay with that. Matter of fact, it makes me smile.
I'm up and about, dude. I got my pants on. I heard that. But
we're very appreciative. Thank you.
I was on a stream with Miguel one night, and it was the end of the game session, and we were like, "Oh God, he didn't kill the strings." We get up, he's walking around, and he's in his red European tighties.
Jesus,
dude.
Who?
Well,
Miguel.
Hey, speaking of which, I haven't seen those guys in forever. Tell them I said hey.
They're interviewing Abraham today from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's gonna make a head explode.
Yeah, I couldn't make our session today. We normally play at 3:30, but my wife's got plans for me as soon as she gets off work. So I'm like, I can't make it. So no, that we play every Friday today, and they record it and put it out. So I've been play testing Wretched Epoch and Wretched Space. We're working the kinks out of Void.
Yeah, their products are actually on my list for the new year. I just I figured I'll wait until the new year comes around. I'm curious to see, I was thoroughly entertained by Men back a couple months ago, and I figured.
Hold on. What did you just say? You were thoroughly entertained?
Yeah, I know.
They wrote a game called Men.
No.
Shut
up.
Like
over there at Chippendales.
Hallelujah is raining men.
I keep popping.
Wow, you actually know that song. That's the first time I've ever heard that song.
I know who wrote that song.
You were over there at Chippendales enjoying the fucking.
Paul Schaefer wrote that song.
They should make a Bubba Dales, a bunch of overweight dudes just flopping their junk around. Real man got curves.
Bubba Dales.
Mark got a gift card. Merry Christmas, Michael.
The
up,
problem.
now?
What's up, Dean? And don't worry, Dean. I did not forget about God Wars. I've just been swamped with stuff. I want to do something really special for that because I've done it so many times.
The problem with Bubba Dales is they have to rebuild the stage at the end of every night.
Just use the ones they use for wrestling. Yeah. That way we can bounce off the.
I was thinking more like the one from the Blues Brothers, with the chain link fence in front of it.
Dude, I've been to bars like that.
Okay, Bubba. You said you had questions for us.
Oh yeah. How do you guys? Okay, we all run games. We're all DMs.
Well, I don't know about all of us, but yeah, okay.
Bloodthirsty.
I'm the best one here. This is my game,
Dustin, you never ran a game.
I'm running this game right now.
How do you feel about PvP between players? Players killing players and backstabbing each other.
Let them do it.
I'm thinking about killing Mike. He's
does Mike watch the show?
Skulking around, and I think I've had it. I think I'm going to eat him. I think I'm going to kill and eat him.
Do it.
Well, they were and they're doing some weird stuff in the game that I'm kind of like, now that's not there. Like we had this flask of poison wine that we were going to poison the merchants in Hamlet with, right? We ended up just going in and kicking their faces.
So you guys are you guys evil anyway?
Nope. I'm playing a neutral lizard man with 3 int that distrusts magic right now because my fighter got killed by ghouls last session. We had a near TPK. I think Mike met it and stayed out of the room. And then we all argued about some stuff in the game. And then he's making a lizard man, but it's not really a lizard man. I can tell he's being devious. He's up to something.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the secret squirrel shit. And PvP is a great way to, get ejected from a game.
I know.
Or
my ass is kind of like, yeah, but these assholes always fire into melee they were literally going to fire a Rybold at me in the back. And I dodged it. I'm like, no, I order all the troops aside.
Yeah. He conspired to kill you.
Yeah, he's trying to and say it's
inspired. He conspires
Okay,
to
how old
kill
is this?
you in the
How
heat
old
of
are these
battle.
jackasses?
Oh, they're all grown ass adults. It's
In
fine.
my
Somebody knows
experience,
mine.
You suspect him of being a spy for the enemy and a saboteur, and are only doing the best thing you can to survive the party.
Well,
in my
after our wives,
experience, because
we
I've
all
dealt
wrote
with this
lizard men.
before. Okay,
We all wrote
I've
lizard men
actually
after
killed
our wives.
another player, and a buddy of mine killed another player. Same person, different characters.
Yeah.
I was playing a dwarf battle rager. I killed a mage, and I was happily chopping up its body. And he cast a magic missile on me. And I'm raging, I'm berserk. So I turn around and I kill his ass. And
Well,
then
that's
another
great.
character he had, he kept on casting Cone of Code when he knew that it would catch the Cavalier in the back. So the Cavalier told me, you keep it up, I'm going to kill you. And he did it again, and the Cavalier killed him. If it's justifiable in the game, fucking do it.
Yeah. Well, we're playing lizard man round. I'm playing a 3-int lizard man, so I view everything as food. And this lizard man doesn't ever eat. He's not part of our tribe. I don't know where the fuck this guy came from. And he's being skulky. He's doing meta stuff that I don't like him as a player. But in game, he's doing stuff that I'm like, a pack of lizard men would tear you apart. Why haven't we torn him apart? Oh, because we're playing characters and trying to be in the same group. But if you're truly playing this pack of rabid lizard men, he'd already be 8. Why haven't I 8 him yet? I don't know. I do know that would probably destroy the campaign the second I do it.
Yeah, if it was in
Well,
person,
it depends.
if it was an in-person game, I think all that shit would be
Stuff you don't do
not
in
happening.
person. Well, we ran an evil campaign for 20 years, and backstabbing and killing each other all the time, that was just how we played. It was a Brownstein before we knew what a Brownstein was.
It depends, bro. If you do it independently by yourself, kill this guy, it might wreck the party. But if you talk a bunch of the other players into doing it too,
No, dude, if I jump on him, eat him, and he quit, everybody would high five me.
Yeah, why is the guy even in the game after this long? I mean, as the GM, I'd be like, okay, you're starting to cause a problem with the game. Maybe this isn't the table for you.
yeah.
There's plenty of adversaries out there in the world. You guys are supposed to be a team. And I ran an evil campaign for 20, 25 years myself. And that was the one thing that never happened. I was amazed. They never, went at each other. There was always plenty of people out there, gunning for them. It was never an issue. It was one of the best parties in the way of cohesion I've ever seen.
They were evil?
They were all evil, yeah. And they worked like a well-oiled machine, much to my amusement.
That is one of the better cases of being in very fun, actually, to DM for like people who knows how friend-enemy distinction works.
Yeah. I always played lawful evil mages, so they were.
Yeah, I kind of like that alignment too. The sort of Doctor Doom, Magneto sort of alignment. It's a fun change of pace. Otherwise, I normally actually run, like chaotic good.
Yeah, I usually play three thing alignments: so law, chaos, neutral. And I'm playing neutral right now because the thing's too stupid to have an alignment. It's a creature of instinct. Everything's food, and I'm just following what the rest of the tribe's doing. But when I play the lawful fighter, man, they just, oh my God, they drove me crazy.
Everything's food.
Yeah, everything's food. It simplifies. So this is the least intelligent character I've played in a while, and I'll play it till it gets killed. And then when it's dead, I'll play a smart specialist for Lamentations. But with them firing into melee all the time, the way healing is in Lamentations, it's a very limited resource compared to AD&D or BX. It's rough. So getting hit points back was a huge pain in the ass.
If he's fighting in a melee, he's actively trying to shoot you.
Yeah, we have 2 guys. We
That's
got Chaos
not
on
cool.
and a guy I think it wants I accidentally killed you.
Yeah, well, like I said,
He did
maybe
that Lamentations game, and then he accidentally killed Mattias in my Stonehill game not too long after that.
I have a question about Lamentation of the Flaming Plintress. So, from what I understand, it's either based on Advanced Dungeons or BX, but is it basically we have a ton of crit and pumble tables, or what's it actually about?
It's BX with a death metal overturn in 16th century level technology. I like it, but I don't think it's made for campaign play, domain play, or mega dungeons at all.
that's okay.
I think it's a valid comment about it, and but if you like one shots and getting death trapped all the time, have at it. It's fun.
Wait, what game?
Lamentations of the Flame Princess.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's set up perfectly to do something like Hammer Horror.
Hammer what?
Horror.
Oh, okay.
Like the horror films.
Yeah, I don't know why I heard a Lady of the Night.
He's frozen.
Hey,
Yeah.
Beelzebubba. Did that's the game from Pundit, right?
He
No.
was frozen.
I keep. Dude, I'm showing 5 bars. I don't know what.
I
Flame
believe Pundit
Princess
had made
is
material for it, but he didn't actually make the game itself.
Right.
Oh,
Raggy made it, and he's just a metal,
Raggy.
big old metal.
Oh,
head.
Raggy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about it, but I've never actually heard anything compelling to make me want to go grab it.
I mean, it's another BX. If what the Satanic Panic was saying about BX and D&D was true, this would be it. It's just
Gotcha.
over the top of Gonzo with lots of gore.
Yeah, if I'm gonna go Gonzo, I'm gonna go Arduin all the way.
Yeah, it's grimdark. I mean, it's super grimdark.
I've not heard any negative things about Lamentations.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
I never
I
said
think
it
it's not
was
limitation.
negative. I just I've got BX. I've got a crap ton of clones of things I actually own the originals of, and I'm like, why would I grab yet another one?
It's less high fantasy of the OSR that we're used to, and more Gonzo, grimdark, Cthulhu inspired stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind
It's more
of here with the whole idea of grimdark.
I do like the skill system. It's all D6.
I love Gonzo, but I want there to be
reason.
some hope, some good times mixed in with the bad times, not bad times, knowing there won't be a good time. That's
Like you're all.
I live in California.
No
I get
matter
enough
what
of
you
that.
do. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The second you get hopeful Lamentations, you're dead. It's
Right.
It's like watching an episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
I finally get this character developed. It's all going well. Shit, we got wiped.
Yeah, I'm not into
Right.
that kind of grimdark. My grimdark is well, that's technically not grimdark, but when it gets dark, my favorite is more like earn your happy ending as opposed to despair and other words in English. Other adjectives I forgot about.
I noticed that a lot of people that are into that sort of thing have had really easy lives, and I'm not complaining or anything. I've had my share of ups and downs, and I don't need to forcefully inject awful shit just to see if I can hang. I know I can hang when it goes shit down.
Oh, I have a really creepy dark side, so I kind of enjoy.
Oh, I get that. I mean, I spent 2 months on Ravenloft just seeing what TSR thought was dark, and I'm like,
That's not dark.
Yeah,
I
do think that if you use too much Gonzo, it loses its flavor. And I like progressive Gonzo that has a reason.
Oh, you'll love Arduin, dude. I'm serious. Whether it's the old stuff or the new stuff that's coming out,
He's frozen again.
It's
Where the fuck is Hungar?
The best things in the gaming world literally came from Arduin, and they don't get the credit they.
What's Arduin?
Arduin was a series of books that came out in the late, like right after White Box came out. This guy named David A. Hargrave tried to write supplements for Dungeons and Dragons, and of course Gygax got all pissed off about it, threatened legal action. So he said, "Fuck it, I'll just make my own game." and that's where critical hits came from. That's where prismatic walls and whimsy wine and all kinds of crazy ass monsters, the likes of which you've never seen before, came from.
Mobius. I have the Ardoin book. It's a good book. It is.
It's got so many original ideas. Mind you, they're 40 years old, but so many people like myself had these books and didn't tell anybody about them. It's like it was our secret weapon. We'd pull shit out of this, and people would be like, "What the hell is that?" And we would just giggle to ourselves, knowing that we had these rare, obscure, esoteric digest
Rollmaster books, the Rollmaster standalone, like Undead.
Yeah, and it was always designed to be popped into a D&D game, but it also had a really good system of its own, own design that was a lot of fun and really, incredibly challenging and gonzo as hell. It had everything. It had sci-fi stuff in it. It had fantasy stuff in it. It had stuff literally from Earth because it had all these like mystic portals that led to everywhere. So if you bumped into samurai, they were from Earth. So much.
Was this the same guy who made Ars Magica, or was this someone else?
There's somebody else.
Okay. Because I know Ars Magica was also, they started with supplements, then they realized they could earn the money themselves.
Right. David A. Hargrave was a Vietnam war photographer, came back from the war and discovered D&D when it first came out and said, "Oh, this is awesome," and wrote some incredible, well thought out, just additions to it was definitely a West Coast kind of flavor. A lot of John Carter influence, a lot of all the greats, a lot of Vance without the Vancian style of magic. It used a spell point system, possibly the first spell point system. And just it was fucking awesome, and it's going to be even better when it comes out next year. Called Ardoin, Bloody Ardoin. If you guys get a chance, go check out Emperor's Choice Games.
Harlan, Bloody Harlan.
and the monsters and the minis they put out, all metal, all kick ass.
Oh, so old looking. I hate them so much.
I got some new stuff in the mail, and it was pretty sharp.
Ardoin was D&D West Coast flavor.
Yeah, I was reading Mark's comment. And Mark, I sent you something in Discord.
Hippie D&D.
I don't really think that he was a hippie, to be honest. He actually, if you look at his photograph, he looks
You're a hippie.
No. There is no peace, love.
I'm looking at you right now with your hair longer than your shoulders. And your fucking pointy little beard like you got some patchouli growing in the back.
I fucking despise patchouli and sandalwood. That's the quickest way.
You fucking probably smell. I can smell the sandalwood off you from here.
Oh, you
Yeah,
I can smell it from here, Sadwell.
Hey, look.
Do you smoke clove cigarettes?
No.
You gotta know.
No. I did back in the day.
Oh my God!
Because you're a fucking hippie.
They were awesome.
Fucking hippie.
Have you ever smoked a clove cigarette?
Yes, I have a fucking tie-dye shirt on my damn page right now. Put it on because you're fucking hippie.
Clove cigarettes are nasty.
Oh, dude. I used to get high as a fucking kite off those fucking things.
Oh my gosh!
Or was it the
you
weed?
want to
I don't
get
know.
high, why not just smoke a joint, you dumbass?
If you smoke clove cigarettes, but at the same time you was playing Vampire the Masquerade.
No, I've never played Vampire the Masquerade.
Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't play.
Vampires are to be
You gotta hold a
staked.
cigarette like this.
He does
To
not
be
play
fair, I
Vampire
see,
the Masquerade. He
Shadow, I see
lives
you more
Vampire the
either as a
Masquerade.
hunter or a mage's player.
Yeah, I do play a lot of magic users. But
No,
when it comes
you
to the
play
beard,
a fucking elf. Go.
Yeah, elf fighter magic users, the baddest ass character class in AD&D, hands down. The front loading, all the benefits.
How do you say you have homoerotic fantasies without saying you have homoerotic fantasies? I will tell you, elf fighter magic user is the best character ever.
They are or fighter thief.
You know his combat technique, right?
Magic user is
Sneak
not.
up behind people.
No. You know his combat technique, right? He walks into the room,
I'm sorry, I
looks
can't
for
hear
a
you,
table,
Justin.
and bends over it.
All I'm hearing is
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's your mouth.
Hey, nerd.
What's up, nerd?
Hello, nerd. Want to hop in here and make fun of Shadwell with us?
Oh man.
I believe his name now is Homewo.
Dude, starting right off the bat, +1 to hit with a long sword, short sword, long bow, short bow. Before you specialize, come on.
I don't
See,
like
yeah,
calling
yeah,
Shadow. I don't like calling Shadow a homosexual.
The other can
because
specialize
once
if they
it
take
insults
fighters.
the homosexual-
It's pronounced
No, not
Homewo.
That's it. That's a domain of the single class fighter where it was introduced in the Unearthed Arcana.
I don't remember seeing that as the only fighters. If you're a fighter magic user, you're paying XP into that profession.
I'm the same.
Not to mention the ability to wear plate mail and cast spells. Fuck yeah, who would want to do that?
So if you double check your Unearthed Arcana, oh
Man.
A regular mage can wear plate mail. He just won't do it very well, and he's gonna have spell issues.
you can still reach Scrum.
You're telling me you like elves because they allow you to min-max and break the game. That's what you're telling
No,
me.
I like what I like the most is the immortality factor. The fact that if you don't die,
Yeah.
combat, you can outlive all the player characters, and then dig up their graves and steal their shit.
That's why
I suppose you also
I
like
play
it
a
because
fucking
then you can use
Highlander.
the haste spell without caring.
That's why when I
That's
play
important.
in a party with elves, I always make sure they die before I do.
Elves.
As a DM?
Rub my grave.
As a player.
Oh well, yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah, not as a character, as a player.
Got the orc skeleton elf thing.
Talk about choosing violence. Wow. No, they've got a lot of secret door detection, seeing dark, immune to charm and sleep spells.
Demon dwarves are designed really well to work in a dungeon environment.
Yes, they are.
Honestly, I've seen an AD&D group using Unearthed Arcana rules rape Temple of Elemental Evil using all elves and halflings because they were just surprising everything. No torches, and they always got surprise.
Yep.
But elves can't see in pitch black.
Backstab, assassinate. It's ridiculous.
Elves can't see in pitch black. They can only see when, in like dark with starlight and shit.
Well, I mean, that.
I don't know. That may be a second E thing. I don't know that that's the case in first
That's
edition.
how I ran them in my BX games. I ruled
elves have low light vision. Dwarves have dark vision. There is a
low light and dark vision were not those two distinctions did not exist in AD&D as far as I know.
Yeah, I've back ruled all my infravision as dark vision because if you have infravision and you see thermal imaging,
right,
you have perfect tracking.
Yeah, there was definitely infravision, but that was a completely different thing.
Yeah,
and the surprise.
Out now. Gotcha.
And not to mention, if you're running a thief or an assassin, as an elf, the bonuses you get, plus the bonuses on top of your dexterity. I ran a fighter assassin that was just scary as shit.
It's ridiculous, yeah. Because if you get surprised as an assassin in AD&D, you get that percentile rub. Sorry, you're humanoid, therefore I get a roll. You dead.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about Morkborg, a decent game.
I don't like Morkborg.
Never played it.
And don't get me wrong, dwarves can be a lot of fun, but I just find that
dwarves are short people.
They just don't have as much originality. Not originality, but they tend to be a little bit more samey than other races.
We are going to fight.
They're practical and pragmatic. And because they're long-lived, if you have a whole dwarf group, you should really take going out of dungeon completely different. It's like it's going to take you a month to tunnel around that door. Okay.
I mean, we all know why people like playing dwarves. It's because they feel old, they have a beard, and they drink alcohol.
Yeah. I didn't want to say that, Dean. I've noticed that a lot of dwarf fans kind of, could easily be cast in a Lord of the Rings movie. And
you don't have to.
You cut out there.
Yeah, because I muted his ass. Dwarves all are the best, and y'all can suck on my nuts.
I don't trust them. They're greedy, and I feel like they're gonna try to rip me off and genocide my people.
I think there's a saying about cutting people's tongues out. It's okay. We understand, Hungar. I've played plenty of dwarves. It's just I don't I don't personally know how to make them different from the previous one, other than things like profession and whatnot. They've got a lot of characteristics, especially when you throw in the stubbornness. That that tends if you've got a group of people that are all stubborn, they're all going to kind of be stubborn about the same thing.
I made a dwarf theme old school essentials game, and it's my Wednesday game I run, right? Mm-hmm. And all the players are the greediest, stubbornest, tacky turn motherfuckers I know. Mm-hmm. I had to split my table in two. I split my table in two and made two separate campaigns because they were exactly those features that I made an all dwarf game. Then they immediately complained about not having magic users, but go figure. Can't make it out.
You tell them that they should do what a decent dwarf would do and try and steal it. See how far they get.
Well, I got a couple thieves in the party, and they're just, they're upset with me. But they can.
Dwarven thieves kick ass.
Good box, man.
Hey, Bleeker, did you try to hit me up on Discord?
Wait till after the show. It's not in the chat anymore.
Yep, that was you. You are officially befriended. Welcome to the club.
Hell Discordia.
And Mark, I didn't hear back from you.
Have you guys misgendered anybody and gotten kicked off Discord yet? I thought they were going to get rid of us all.
No, but I don't.
They said they were going to do that in 2015, bro.
That's what gatekeep your server.
Yes, always gatekeep your server.
And don't talk about guns in high details on Discord.
Dude,
At all. Do not post guns online. Especially if you live in America.
Email.
Yeah, I keep it, pretty much strictly gaming related stuff. Occasionally I get some weird shit from this guy named Justin, but it's all in good fun.
What does Justin do?
Is it the same stuff I send him?
No. They're
you guys stop sending me that shit, man. It's disgusting.
And Justin, I keep trying to get Jackie to send you the design for the wood chipper T-shirt, but he's just.
Oh, you guys can make your own T-shirts.
Bleeker was
I think you'd appreciate it. Let's just put it that way. It's got your favorite colors in it.
Bleeker got banned from Discord. He says, "Awesome."
It's easy, man.
Really?
If you're in a
I've only been on Discord for a little over a year, so I guess I got to try harder or something. I'm too fucking lazy for that.
I think Guild might be the way to go, but they'll do the same thing the Guild did in 2 years. So if there's a migration from point A to point B, they just follow you and try to make you miserable because that's what borderline personality types do.
Yeah. We know you're here.
I don't have a borderline personality issue.
You're just totally lefty.
Oh, I'm psychotic. No, I'm definitely not lefty. I'm definitely not full right wing either. But I can say
from where I'm standing, you're a lefty.
How?
You're Canadian.
Everybody's a lefty to Justin. It's just his silly ass running gag that makes no sense.
I mean,
it's true though.
No. I think
it's true.
With the paradigm that's forced on us, when the simple fact is, it's a big damn wedge.
I live over here on the third rail, motherfucker.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I have no problems with fascism. When people have bad mouthed it, I can go as compared to what? This gay
neoliberal
utopia we have now, this communism light.
I believe it's called global
kill people. They demonstrably kill fewer people than communism. So in order to be more pro-life, I will go with that because it will kill fewer people.
It killed fewer people than liberalism.
Right. Liberal policies kill more people due to not understanding how a price point works, starvation, and they can't have...
Get off my lawn.
So they shoot it.
So about treasure.
About treasure. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The treasure of life and liberty.
So,
Yeah.
Shadow.
Okay, I'm derailed pretty quick in the politics.
You said you prefer, what do you call it, not to treasure being generated. Oh, so you said you prefer treasure not to be generated on the fly.
No, I don't like it generated after the fact. When you've killed the monsters and then the GM says, okay, I got to roll up treasure. Why didn't you do that before so you could see what it was, and then the monsters or bad guys could use that against the players, as opposed to, it's just in a chest.
So you're fine with it, like, you're fine, like, say you have run out for what you're prepped for the day, and the players still keep playing, and it's fine and all. You're okay with, like, taking a 2-minute break, or?
Here's the thing. I've been doing this so long that I can generate fair treasure in my head in less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, but fair treasure for you is like a dragon sword for anybody else.
No.
A fucking +9 sword of Holy Bolt or some shit.
The highest plus I've ever allowed was a 7, and I think that was a +7, but that was after.
This guy loves giving people magic items.
That was after they had found it and had it re-enchanted, specifically against a specific foe. They had its blood. It was the equivalent of a arrow dragon slaying. Once the bad guy was gone, the 7 went back down to like a 5 or whatever. There was even a +6 in the Dungeon Master's Guide, I think, or was it Unearthed? But I was explaining the XP award is a great way to gauge if it's too powerful for the party. Mm-hmm. If it's going to boost them up like a level or 2 by gaining the item, then it's too powerful for them right now. If you give like a wand of fire to a 3rd level magic user, he's going to go up to 5th level just from the XP from that. So that's probably too soon to hand something like that out.
You gave XP from magic items.
Yes, absolutely. That's AD&D. That's how
that's
you
raw.
do.
You do it raw. But I think the magic item is a bonus in of itself. It shouldn't grant any more XP because it's going to
be. In 1st edition, that's the way it was. And if you use the right tools for,
there's a reason why they changed a lot of things from 1st edition.
You're the 3rd person.
Yeah, but when you say that, you're also saying it was a good idea that they took out titties and demons. I can't get on board with that, so I can't
that's art, not the same thing. Now, what I'm saying is,
okay, taking out the assassin.
Let me fucking tell my point. Stop derailing, you assholes. The one thing I'm saying is I fucking hate. I fucking hate is in games, fucking both role playing and video, is when I'm fighting something and he's hitting me with like a spear or some shit. Then I go to loot his body. There's no fucking spear there. There's like a club or a fucking sword. Like, why the fuck does he have a sword on me and is attacking me with a spear?
Yeah, when you kill something in the video,
Justin, I can explain what happened here.
I've never done that. I agree with you, Justin. That's just retarded. But that's I don't know.
I can explain what happened there. The spear broke, so now you have a club and a sword.
Yeah, no, that's just dumb.
Yeah, you're right. That should never happen. But I like to equip the adversaries, using the treasure tables. Okay, this is what they've got. Well, wouldn't you put that freaking ring on? Even if you can't use the damn thing, if I found a real magic item and I couldn't use it in the real world, you can guarantee it would be on me at all times, unless it was cursed, of course. And if it was cursed, it might be on me as well. I want to equip my adversaries, to the best of my ability. It's just kind of a no-brainer. But when you've killed the monsters and then you find, in the treasure chest, there's a whole bunch of shit like a healing potion. It's a perfect example. If you had a healing potion, wouldn't that be on you, most of the time, especially, in a world like a D&D world? It'd be like, yeah, I'm drinking that sumbitch. It sucks to be the players, and if you see the bad guy reaching for a potion in combat, your tactics should instantly change to, I want to try to disarm him of that potion. I don't care if it falls on the ground and breaks. At least I don't have to, worry about, suddenly the monster now has 15 more hit points back, and we're all trying to defeat him, and we're looking at like 4, 5, 6 hit points for each character in the party, and this guy downs a potion, and suddenly he's back to damn near full strength. That would change the tactics. Even if it's not a healing potion that he's going to drink, hell, it could be an invisibility potion. You want to disarm him of the potion, but why would you leave your potions in the treasure chest when you hear adventurers bashing down doors a couple of yards away from the room you're in? You'd grab your shit and be ready to kill player characters. But I've seen the majority of dungeon masters roll up the treasure after the fact in game. That's a waste of game time. If you're going to draw up the room, you're going to stat out the monsters, you could go the last 10% and roll up their treasure and go, oh, hey, he's got a +1 sword. Okay, well, it's in his hand when you meet him, right?
Depending upon the creature, yeah.
Yeah. If it's a chimera and it doesn't have any fingers, sure. But if it's a humanoid or something like that can utilize those items, hell yeah.
So basically, to answer my question, is that like if you're taking a break to like make a quick encounter, you should also remember to generate the treasure already there.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't need to actually break out the charts or break out the dice. I can pretty much gauge what a group of bandits or half a dozen hobgoblins might have as treasure. It's probably not going to be much, but if it's like a guild of assassins sent one of their besties out to kill the party, I can kind of gauge what he might have as well, real quick. And here's the thing. Okay, the proficiency, Mobius, I would give him the damn proficiency. If I found a magic sword, okay, but I'm the master of, nunchucks, I am going to figure out how to use that magic sword real quick. I'm going to find a way to at least not be at minuses because I've got a freaking magic sword. That's supposed to mean something. Sure, I've been using stabs and nunchucks my whole life.
Yeah, and the good thing about training over to use a sword after being the magic master of nunchucks is now every time you get into combat, you don't have to take at least 5 points of damage onto yourself.
Right. Every time
it's only if you're Caucasian.
No. Even the Asians fucking. I like that.
Cody.
Raven, right? Raven, the guy, not the chick.
Yeah.
We were bitching in Discord one day, and he brought up a game. Or no, it was on James's channel. He brought up the game Rahoa, right? There's a role playing game for Rahoa, and he's like, it's a racist role playing game. It's like, yeah, but it's a satire. The worst race you can play in is white people. They get no bonus stat.
Yes, I agree with Bleeker right here.
Well,
give appropriate treasure to the freaking monsters, and if a monster's got a +1 sword, why isn't he using that +1 sword?
I bring that up because the Asian people get an infinite attack loop during their turn because they watched kung fu movies.
I love a nerd's nerd. The only weapon better than nunchucks is literally anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, there is the common complaint that like you broke a perfectly fine stick in two and then added a chain. Why would you do that?
Or rope or something like that. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I'd much rather. I mean, but then again, if you think about it, swords are kind of weird too.
Those weapons developed because they banned real weapons. It's basically an agricultural tool that's been modified to the point I can.
But what the fuck agricultural activity do you perform that uses two? What?
Beating wheat.
Beating wheat uses 2 foot long sticks.
It's a former agricultural tool, man. I don't know. I could do some more.
You do that with a normal stick. You beat wheat with a stick, not a broken stick that's been tied back together poorly.
Right. You are saying wheat, right?
Wheat.
Yeah, wheat.
Wheat.
Wheaton.
Well, we could design a better weapon to beat Will Wheaton.
We all. This is the goal for the new year for everyone in the audience.
Beelzebub,
You
I
need to
gotta ask,
design
why
a
would you
weapon
deny?
to beat Will Wheaton with.
Why would you deny your fists the pleasure? You know what I mean?
You do get more damage using physics in the tip of that stick when you swing it out.
No. You want to beat him lightly. It's not
Yeah,
about
pressure
the
fire.
damage you
I said weak.
perform. It's about the length you get to beat him for.
Who's Will Wheaton?
Best
Bless
answer
your
ever.
innocent heart.
Best answer.
Bless
He's
your
Wesley
innocent
Crusher.
heart, you pure soul.
The worst thing that happened to Star Trek since Deep Space Nine.
I liked
That
Deep
was
Space
before
Nine,
Deep
though.
Space
Of
Nine.
course, you had to skip some season over, but that's the only show back then.
I didn't like it. But I'm more of
I think I've seen like 3 episodes of Deep Space. It was.
I did like the Gowron Wars where the Klingons were all fighting each other, but it always bugged me that all the space battles are basically in line formation.
Yeah.
You have the perfect
Now,
explanation of space battles in the Wrath of Khan, which they never duplicated ever again.
oh, they did in an episode of TNG where Data had to take control of the Enterprise for some stupid reason and became Fleet Admiral, and he had them all spread out in 3-dimensional space and all that shit. But
I didn't watch a lot of it. It got a little proto. Is that a good word to use?
We caught that, Bleeker. That was yeah.
We didn't have it. You need something, honey? I'm checking my granddaughter real fast.
So is Will Wheaton Wesley?
Yeah, Wesley.
Ah,
The guy that
could
played
be
Wesley.
awful. Like everyone's just gonna say, "Shut up, Wesley."
Yeah. But we're talking about beating wheat here, so might as well be Will. Now that 7 to 9, huh?
Yeah, Weed was great in Stand By Me.
Yeah.
It's
And then he
been-
got molested by Steven Spielberg.
Like literally or figuratively.
Ain't no telling when Justin's talking bullshit, dude.
I have no idea.
Because
I'm assuming literally.
Because I felt like the joke with Will Wheaton, now that I know who he is that like he's mad that his parents never allowed him to get into further interviews in the business.
Yeah. His parents wouldn't allow him to attend Hollywood parties when he was 12.
Yeah, imagine that.
So yeah,
He's basically going to grow up to be Mr. Garrison.
Okay.
He's older than you, I think, bro.
Doesn't look it.
Yeah.
It's all that adrenochrome, I'm guessing.
Yeah. It's called hair dye.
Yeah, that shit's nasty. I don't know why we tolerate it as men. I fucking hate the smell of hair dye.
What the? Look at your hair, bro. Get a goddamn masculine haircut. You look like fucking Arrowin.
Who?
What's Liv Tyler?
Are you talking about Liv Tyler? I don't look anything like her.
You look like Liv Tyler.
Yeah,
from
your
Lord of the
beard's not as cool as hers.
Yeah.
also Will Wheaton is apparently 51.
Yeah, close enough.
I'm 56. So
Lies. You're 173.
All right, guys. Well, it's time to end the show.
what are you talking about? It's fucking Friday. We've only gone 3
Yeah,
minutes.
I'm tired.
Oh,
Yeah.
talk about old.
Yeah,
I'm not old. I'm just sickly.
You're old and
And
you're
old.
eating like a dwarf, so now you need to nap.
That's right.
Hey, real quick
I've
question.
had some coffee this morning. That's it.
Oh,
I woke up just before the show. I'm gonna
real
get a
quick
donut.
question, Hungar. Are we doing a show on Monday?
It's Christmas.
Why wouldn't we?
Okay, I'll be
I
there.
don't know. We'll get some people.
Yeah, I
I
can understand.
might
you've got
bail.
family stuff, etc.
Well, is Monday Christmas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Christmas
Then
Day.
we're not doing a show on Christmas.
Okay.
So, real quick, Beelzebub, is that an eye on that door behind you? Or what's that white and black thing?
Oh, that's my door jam, and it's an eyeball.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought also because like you said you liked Grimdark and Creepy, so I thought like there was like a ball and like it's shape in the eye or something like that.
No, it's a door jam thing. Keep the door from opening up. I got an old house, and some of these doors just don't stay shut. So I picked that up at the dollar store. I dig it. I like eyeballs. I got little eyeballs hanging from my ceiling in here.
Jackie's a big fan of them as well. I'll have him send you some of his artwork.
Cool.
One of his main villain is just a big eyeball.
Big eyeball.
Not Sauron-like, but different. But yeah, I got him this really cool thing from 99-cent store. It looks like a crystal ball, but when you push the button, this eyeball opens up and it laughs and does a bunch of cool shit. He freaking loves it.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Now remember to tell him that he shouldn't tell a girl that he finds her eyes pretty if he has those tendencies.
Right.
Or rather, he can say it before he has shown her his art.
Hey, you're running a little late, bro.
What?
Hey, Bear.
Fine, we'll go on a little longer. Fuck it.
That's okay, dude. You don't have to do anything extra for me, man. I'm good.
I'm not doing anything extra. I just stay up a little bit longer and continue to read the best D&D book ever.
The complete book of
You
board.
picked up Have Actual Travel?
Hey, Hungar. Someday that book's gonna actually be worth some money because of the artwork Jackie put in it. So make sure you hang on to it.
Yeah, this is going to the grave with me, bitch.
I will say though, I think the Big Book of Dwarfs fell short.
Oh,
you just hurt me in my soul, Dean.
That was nice.
People.
A breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I got
How you doing, Bear?
It's good to see Cody in the chat, man.
Ceiling at weird angles.
I don't know why. I'm just a fan of Cody. He's a cool
Everyone
dude.
is. Cody's one of those guys, man. Cody's good shit.
Cody's good shit.
It's a good.
He's cooler than I am.
Nah. You're the coolest, Daddy-O. You're the happiest of all the hep cats.
No, I'm not. I'm just dumbass.
We dig in the most,
man.
I can't believe anybody here actually remembers that sort of slang. That's hysterical.
That's my dad. Man. Picked that all up from my dad.
My dad was a greaser.
My dad was a square. 100%.
Yep, same here.
Yeah.
My dad is probably your guy's age, so
Wow.
I can't say much.
Who's Dean Pal? First time I'm meeting him. Making a great first impression.
It's funny.
Dean Powell is always in the. Dean Powell seems to always.
I know. He's always in the chat.
PCG, what's up, buddy?
Come on.
Hey.
You gotta come up here. Come
We
here.
wake you up there, Justin?
No. I'm still not feeling all that well.
Well, what happened?
He's got a cold.
Sick?
Cold?
Hey, what's up, TCG?
Sorry, everybody. The room is full. If you're trying to get in,
Oh, I can jump out. It is dinner time.
you don't have to jump out if you don't want.
Eat
to.
some bacon for me, okay?
Dinner.
I think I might make myself a Monterey Jack grilled cheese.
Nice.
I have got the greatest dog in the world. It is 37 degrees out here. My dog just got a haircut. And where is he? He's right next to me.
Trying to keep warm.
Yeah, he can go inside.
Check.
There's people in there, having breakfast, and that's his favorite thing is to mooch. But nope, he's out here with the old man.
Yeah. Okay.
It blows my mind when he does stuff like that. He could be inside warm and cozy and napping or mooching, and he's out here hanging out with me and you guys.
That's how my stepson's dog is.
Yeah, but that's what dogs do, right? That's what we selectively have bred them for thousands of years, right? It's to
This
be
dog
our,
was a stray, and we
to be
brought
our
it in.
mate, to be our
And-
buddy, be our pal, right?
Yeah, but he's actually a really
We call
intelligent
him
dog.
Pow.
You know, he knows a lot of, you know, he knows people's names. You know, he knows not just the tricks by verbally, but hand signs. I've taught him. You know, every trick there's a hand sign, and I could just do that, and he'll do that. And you know, he does a lot of really intelligent things that I've never seen other dogs do before. And you know, he knows he can go inside and get some free food, but nope, he'd rather hang out with me.
Yeah, but that's the point. Their entire existence is making you happy.
yes,
Because by making you happy, they become happy. Because
Yeah.
they're a pack animal and you are the alpha, right? You're the head of the pack. So
They
they want
skip
you
you
to
on
be
that one.
happy and they want to know that they're making you happy and it makes them feel fulfilled.
I can tell you the
Cats
difference between cats
Fucking
and
assholes. And I have two of them. Trust me.
dogs. Dogs are like, hey, he feeds me and he takes care of me. He must be God. Cats are like, he feeds me and he takes care of me. I must be God.
Never forget, man, we domesticated dogs. Cats domesticated themselves.
Exactly.
That's a huge difference in the evolutionary train, you know? Like, I mean, it's a different spur completely.
So
Yeah, I've had a lot of cats. I wouldn't trade a mountain of cats for this guy.
is everybody looking forward to Christmas? Is anybody actually going to be doing anything besides me and Bubba and Shadow?
I got some family over.
Nice.
I'm gonna visit my
think-
mother.
Our house will actually be empty.
I know I'm gonna hang out with Bear at some point if I can scoot away.
That'd be nice.
He and I have the same thought process. There's a lot of us out there that are going to be alone that day, and that bums me out. I have so many good friends out there in TV land, and the thought of them, having to spend a great day like that, trying to, forget what day it is, or unfortunately reminiscing of the bad times and stuff. He and I are gonna try and,
I plan on going on. I plan on being on with Bear on Monday night.
Cool. I'm getting up. I'm going for breakfast with my best friend, and then I'm coming home and I'm turning on the stream. Anybody who wants to come by and also has a YouTube channel can simulcast while they're on, so we can keep our communities all connected together and we can all talk to each other and just sort of, even if you're just stopping in to say, "Hey, Merry Christmas! I'm with family. Got to go." It's
I didn't know I was coming to Canada on Monday.
Yeah.
How you gonna have breakfast with your best
Listen.
friend if I'm in Kentucky with my parents?
Listen, my best friend doesn't describe Canadians as a simple people, Hungar.
But you are very simple people.
Is your best friend Canadian?
We might be simple, but at least we're not simple-minded like yours.
Hey, I'm not saying you guys are simple people as an insult. I'm saying that you guys have a simple lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, living in igloos.
Taking care of those sled dogs is really, really simple life.
I never said it. You guys are putting all the negativity into it.
Man,
when I say simple
I'm telling
people-
you,
Listen.
if you guys don't get your climate control under fucking control, like the bald guy said,
Did you, Justin?
I'm sick and tired of having to rebuild my goddamn living room because you guys keep melting it down with your heat waves.
I'm not in Kentucky, but I'm in Tennessee. And I'm not saying simple.
We
in a
already got the
negative
one
way.
building material up
I'm
here.
saying simple is you guys are happy. You don't need a bunch of different stupid bullshit to be happy. You're happy.
Have you met us?
Hey,
Yes.
another hillbilly.
We're one of the largest consumer cultures in the world, man. Come up and see us sometime. We're you guys. We're politer, less violent you guys.
Yeah, see, me and Bleeker, we're simple people. Live in the mountains. We're happy with what we got. Don't need a whole lot.
Salt to the earth. I think that's the term they used to use. Salt to
That's
the
right.
earth.
Salt to the earth. While
Yeah.
Canadians, they couldn't figure out what to name their country, so they're like, let's do a CA. How about an NA and a DA? Oh, Canada A.
Oh, yeah, that shit never gets tired. Let me tell you.
That should be.
I will say I prefer the old flag, the one when you are still a British subject, compared to just a single leaf.
That's nice.
Yeah, but Dean, where are you from?
What is this? Like, holy fuck, guys! Like, could you not get up our ass a little bit?
Where are you from, Dean?
I'm just sitting here
Yeah.
taking it
Where
all
are you
in.
from, Dean? Is it Germany? Are you from Germany?
No, I'm
sir?
from Denmark.
Denmark. Oh well, there we go.
Dane.
Hey, one thing I can say about all of us, at least we don't live in California.
Well, that's
Hey.
fair. That's
Yeah.
no, that's super fair.
What
Hey,
jar-
if
Human
I could
beings
get
don't
a
live in
truck, I'd be out
California.
of here. But there are no trucks. All
That's
the
a
trucks
fucking
leave California.
lie.
Listen,
You
Left
can't even
years
figure
ago.
out how to change your smoke detector. You won't be able
don't
to
fuck
be
with
able
the
to-
Danes, okay? The Swedes were the betraying Vikings. The Norwegians were the savage, insane Vikings, and the Danes were the administrators of the Vikings.
You know what
They
would
were the
be
most evil.
extremely terrifying? And I've thought about this a couple of times. What if the Vikings were gay?
What?
So you're hanging out, you're in your little English village or whatever, and you see and hear the Viking ship and the horn, and you're like, oh shit, these guys are coming to, rape my ass. That would be terrifying.
That's
A bunch of
dangerous.
big, burly, frickin' Norwegian Vikings raiding the coast, searching for the booty.
Wouldn't that
Why
just
are
be
you
standard?
gay?
I'm not gay.
Where
I'm
is
saying
he?
that would be terrifying.
You see a little English guy come out and he's like, why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Yeah.
He says it in that same accent.
According to
Why
Hungar,
are you gay?
there's that one guy in the village is like, don't worry, I'll go meet them on the beaches. You stay here and be safe.
I will hold them all.
I will hold them off. Don't worry.
And then the old
Where's the
actors,
duck
the
grease?
black guy,
I'll show
"Where
you
are
the
you?"
beach.
I will be the bulwark upon which their seamen cannot breach.
Do not let my smiles fool you. I'm in sheer terror. Yeah.
Yes, it was a Shane Gillis joke. He was saying it would be terrifying. You're hanging out and you see the big freaking rainbow sail on the Viking ship, and you just know you're going to have a rough day.
You know what? That's just time travelers. That's not actual Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah. As we all
No
know,
shit,
time
huh?
travel makes you gay.
There's never, ever been a gay Viking. Ever. I got Danish ancestry. I'm Irish, Scottish, and Danish. One of my ancestors ran too fast one way or not fast enough the other. Let's be honest. At the end of the day, it was stab it with something was the Viking motto while on raid, right? Like whatever we're stabbing it with is whatever's at hand, but It
So
was,
when
it was an excellent way to control your psychopathic population. Like, you got to give the Vikings credit for that. They figured out, all right, Lars is getting a little, I think it's time to send them over to England to get some stuff for a while so he can come back and relax for a bit, and it was great. It controlled
Kind of like Antifa and other groups here.
So with your background, Bear,
Ow.
with your background, when you walk outside, sheep just start shaking in their hooves.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, like your beard. It's looking very, very sweet.
That's why Scots wear kilts, because the sheep can hear a zipper from a mile away.
That's an oldie.
Oldie but a goodie.
Be careful with that one. It's an antique.
Yeah.
Lame.
What's the difference
They
between
sent all the crazy Vikings to France.
Yeah, in England? What's the difference between the Rolling Stones and the Scots?
But
Rolling Stones said, "Hey, you get off my cloud," and the Scots said, "Hey, my cloud, get off my you."
oh Jesus!
That one's old.
Yep.
One's old.
Well, we're doing breakables. I thought that would be a good one to go with.
I've never heard it.
Yeah, it was new to me.
It's very old. I heard that when I was like 4.
Which was only a few months ago, so yeah, that worked.
Could be a Canadian thing, man. Know all the Canadian slangs and jokes.
We have a lot of Scots here, so it's possible. I mean, for fuck's sake, we have a province called New Scotland.
Check this out. It's the first dumb picture of Keith Richards.
Wah, wah, wah.
He is a Highlander.
No.
No.
Do not disrespect the Highlander.
Yeah, Keith
Every
Richards.
time a
Even
musician
Quintus.
dies, Keith Richards experiences the quickening.
No, that's a Time Lord. You're thinking he's a Time Lord. The quickening is you kill someone and absorb their power.
Just a Viking, man. Viking vampire. That's all he is.
Emotional support animal for therapeutic dog helping rape victims in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't make the memes. I just take the memes.
I don't make the memes. I just report them.
Oh, dang.
I make a few
Don't
moves.
be
When
a-
Disney makes a movie about Greta Thunberg,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know that's how they're gonna cast her, bro.
Was that the Netflix adaptation?
oh, Jesus.
Wow. I didn't realize showing up here today was going to get me on a list. Whoops.
You're not on a list. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, I'm Canadian. We make lists and write
He's Canadian.
worded letters.
His lists are very simple.
I got to drive everywhere now.
Speaking of very simple, how are things down south there, buh?
It's warming up. It's in the 50s today, so it's nice.
No.
I'm still proud of my Matt Colville meme.
Your what?
Yeah.
I made a meme about Matt Colville.
Ah.
He's a potato-headed freak.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Enough of that.
It was 19 degrees, so like -7 Celsius the other day in Kentucky.
How many died?
Nobody.
No one? You survived that horribly brutal cold?
We're talking about hillbillies, man.
Yeah.
It's been colder.
Yeah.
We might have lost some homeless, but no one's keeping track.
It's hillbillies. They're used to being cold.
We get warmed up real fast.
Yeah,
We have
they're-
rain and like almost 60 on Christmas, so I don't. It's regular crazy weather patterns in Kentucky right now.
Did you have snow the other day?
Yeah.
We had some flares at my parents' house.
I had snow going sideways. We got like a 1/4 inch, and it was gone by that afternoon.
Yeah, see, there's Matt Colville.
But I live along the Ohio River Valley, so we get this thermal shield generated by Ashland Oil sometimes, and
Yeah.
we watch a blizzard all the way around us, and it just.
What part of the River Valley are you in?
I'm in the tri-state region of Kentucky, West Virginia, and Ohio.
Okay. I like Ohio. I had a friend from Cleveland, and she used to give me random bits of Ohio trivia, like the state that's produced more astronauts and presidents than any other state in the union. I'm like, really, more astronauts? And she's like, yep. I said, why? She goes, it's Ohio. You want to get as far the fuck away as possible, and the moon sounds like a good choice. I was like, okay.
That's true. The Ohio River caught on fire once.
Yeah,
I believe it.
I started in Pittsburgh. Well, really.
It is the Ohio River, and it caught on fire.
Yeah. So did the Hudson. There's lots of rivers that caught on fire during the industrial.
Yeah, Bleaker Justin made that meme.
Stop making excuses. We're telling a story about the Ohio River right now and how it got caught on fire. Other rivers can talk about those places when we talk about them.
But I did find an old frickin' LP gas container, the big one.
Uh-huh.
So I'm turning it into a submarine. I'm planning on exploring the Ohio River. There's a 68 Buick down there we can check out. Only $25,000. $25,000 per person.
You get one giant catfish, man.
So unrelated, I'm gonna head out and make dinner. You guys have a good one.
Yeah, eat bacon for me, okay?
And God bless.
Have a good one, Dean Pop. Thanks for showing up, buddy.
Have a good holiday
Yep,
season.
party
sir.
on, man.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
All right,
Enjoy
we
your
got
Taco
room
Bell.
for one more if somebody wants to jump in.
I need to go to Taco Bell tomorrow.
Ugh. You and Taco.
I love Taco Bell.
Ew.
It's
Really?
been more than a year since I've eaten there.
Really, it's been
Your
like
colon may
more
have
than
fully recovered, man. Think about that.
it's not been more than a week since I've eaten. Taco
Nah,
Bell.
I need to go get one bean burrito and like 30 packets of hot sauce. One for the burrito and the rest for my stockpile. Yeah.
So when you gonna start your carnivore diet there, Hungar?
New Year's.
New Year's?
Yeah.
Well, I'm mostly on a carnivore diet anyway. I don't eat a lot of vegetables because my body just doesn't digest them.
Probably going keto core. I think it's easier to slide into a keto core routine than jump right into the carnivore.
He just needs to give up his ramen noodles
Yeah.
and his rice.
My
And then
ramen
he's
noodles
already-
and rice, that's going to be the hardest thing to give up.
I find
Yeah.
comfort in carbs. It's been hard.
Carbs, yeah. I never had a sweet tooth, but I have a carb tooth. And when I was diagnosed with diabetes, man, giving up potatoes, fuck, did that hurt.
I love it.
I don't eat a lot of potatoes again because, the digestion.
Never been much of a fan.
But
My inner Irishman. I dream about potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's coded into us. I don't know. Like it's just like, holy fuck, potatoes.
my downfall is mashed potatoes. I do love mashed potatoes. And
Now, as a vessel for gravy, I don't mind potatoes.
potatoes,
a vessel for gravy.
Dude, the strangest thing that ever came out of Canada to me is the whole concept of poutine. I'm like, what the fuck? Who
Right.
puts gravy on that shit?
Did you no, I've never heard someone pronounce it the way you said it. Could you say it again, please? No. I'm not joking. I'm not.
Whatever. Poutine.
No, you are way closer than everybody else in the English-speaking world. Thank you.
it's poutine.
No, it's
I
not.
learned most of my
It's actually the Russian prime minister.
vocabulary from reading and not actually conversation.
Yeah,
So
well, there you go.
I
But it's Putin, right? Is the proper way to say it, but it's spelled Poutine.
Yeah.
And for some reason, English people say poutine, and I'm just like, where the fuck are you getting the sound from at the end of the word? Like, how did you find this?
I don't know. I don't even think I've ever seen it spelled somewhere.
But then I'll eat stuff that makes other people cringe. It's like, oh God. I'm like, yeah, it's the hillbilly in me. Like when I have
Trained eat things will make a billy goat puke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Potang is something very different than Putin.
Poontang
Right.
is lovely. Poontang is a basic food group.
Poutine and poutine. They're the same
But
dish.
but you got to eat it fresh and clean.
I love poutine.
I'm not putting gravy on it though.
Why not?
Well,
Why not?
Yeah, well,
Gravy makes everything better.
just saying, after
that's
you're
all
done,
There's something
Eat
wrong.
ski.
French
what
fries,
did I walk into?
French fries, cheese curd, and
All right.
gravy.
Let me
How
make
about
let
that?
me make Shadow feel better for a second. The World Economic Forum is trying to create the world into a feudalistic society. Discuss. Okay, back to discussing pussy.
Yeah. I can do either one of those conversations, but I think I prefer the pulse.
Thank you. That was the best news I've had all day.
There we go.
I like gravy on fries.
Gravies with fries are great.
Everybody looks at Putin and says, "What the fuck, Canada?" And then they eat it and they go, "What the fuck, Canada?" Like it's trust me.
The only thing that makes it better is bacon bits.
Oh fuck, bacon. Period.
Yeah.
There are places in Montreal where you can get like different stuff added to your poutine, but a bacon poutine is fucking heaven.
How could it not be good? It's French fries with a bunch of cheese curds on it, smothered in gravy
Okay.
with chopped up pieces of bacon.
Oh my
That
god,
is a thing of beauty.
I got a
Okay,
buddy
I
of mine when he
I gotta-
discovered a ground beef poutine. So poutine, right? So fries, gravy, and cheese, and then with ground beef, he's like, "This is like a cheeseburger and fries in a bowl." He was so happy, Like, what are you gonna do?
I gotta ask a weird question. What the fuck is cheese curd?
So cheese curd is a type of cheddar where it's basically, squeaky cheese.
Yeah.
You get like the little white bulbs.
It's an in-between state.
Yeah, and it's squeaky. It's actually not the best for poutine. Mozzarella is much better. It makes a much better poutine at the end of the day.
I've
But
never
the original is
I've never
squeaky
seen it before.
cheese.
So.
Seasoning.
You've never had fried cheese curd? Fried cheese curds?
No,
It's
never
You
just
have
unfinished cheese.
Yeah.
Do you have a
It was like
Culver's?
what, wet, liquidy kind of thing.
No.
No. They're hard, but they have a squeak to them. Like when you
Yeah.
eat them, you'll feel the squeak.
They're
a little
almost
bit.
rubbery.
Got
Almost-
like a spongy,
almost rubbery,
bounce to
Because
it.
I keep thinking like cottage
That-
cheese.
Now,
No.
if you get super fresh, to keep it fresh, they'll sometimes store it in water.
Yeah.
You can go
Like
to
in a plastic bottle,
any corner
yeah.
store in Montreal, and they'll sell packages of it, little packs of it as a snack on like at the corner, for $1.50.
Yeah,
Well,
we pick them up
nowadays
once
it'd be
in a while.
$5, but you know.
Yeah. We used to have that here in Toronto too. Corner stores would have little containers of.
I went to college in a place called Belleville, Ontario. That's where I went to radio school. And me and my buddies went to a restaurant one time. And I asked the girl, I said, "Hey, can you make poutine?" She goes, "What poutine? What's that?" I said, "Well, it's a French thing. It's fries and gravy and cheese." She's like, "Oh no, we can't do that." And I said, "Okay, well, do you have fries?" "Yeah." "Do you have chicken gravy for your hot chicken sandwiches?" "Yeah." "Do you have mozzarella cheese for your pizzas?" "Yeah." "Can you just put that all on a plate for me?" "No." I was just like, why don't you want to do this, you fuck? Now they have poutine specific stores in Ontario, but at the time back in the 90s, they were like, that just sounds gross. It's not.
Bleeker's never heard of this. He wants to know where he can get it, and is it homemade only?
Hey, Hungar.
Which poutine? No, bro, just come to Canada. Everywhere, coast to coast, we have it now. But if you want the best, come to Montreal. You'll get the best.
It's just cheese fries with gravy poured on it. Don't overthink this.
Yeah.
The specific gravy, and if you want to do it right, it's a specific cheese.
You can change it up though.
Nerds, you realize you just said that to a bunch of D&D nerds. We overthink everything.
Like rule 1.
I got a question for you, Hungar.
What's up?
What is the quintessential Eastern Kentucky dish that no one else has heard of? I think it's chocolate gravy and buttermilk biscuits.
Chocolate gravy and biscuits, yes.
Yeah.
Chocolate
I don't know
gravy?
anywhere else besides Eastern Kentucky people eat
chocolate gravy.
How do you make chocolate gravy?
You make gravy with cocoa powder.
Yep.
It's a sweet chocolate
Kind of sounds
gravy.
like a downgrade, if I'm being honest.
It's delicious.
It's really, and you eat it with fresh biscuits.
Guys, the beef gravy or chicken gravy?
Mobius, why are you choosing violence against the city I live in, man? Wow. Don't bother with Montreal. Why? What's wrong with Montreal?
They have some good steak seasoning.
It used to be better.
We're still light years ahead of Toronto, dude.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not
you can say about our whole country.
Poutine is
We
good.
always rotate into food, don't we? Now I'm getting hungry.
Did I say it right, Ed? Poutine?
Yeah, that's it. There you go. You got it.
I'm gonna still say poutine because I think it's funny.
Poutine. Just guys, poutine.
My twang comes out.
Poutine. And you're easy. You're easy peasy, man.
I'm embracing
How
the twang.
Today.
Country
Food,
ham,
Taco Bell.
biscuits and gravy, and grits. That's a good Kentucky food too.
I've had that.
Beans and ham hocks.
I'm really pissed my jerk chicken place closed, man.
Oh, jow.
I use jow in my baked beans and my beans. Yeah, I use jow.
Yeah, it's really good. It's just like
That's the prime rib of bacon. Gotta get that
That's right.
Reminds me, I need the other pig.
Fucking
pork belly is good anytime.
Yeah, and there's 1,000 ways to make good pork belly.
Yeah.
Pork belly.
Here, I'm sharing it with Hungar if he wants to add it to the thing. This is what cheese curds are, dude. This is what we're talking about, Shadow. It's this. It's that kind of cheddar.
Cheddar
And this is what he was talking about, the deep fried cheese curds.
Oh yeah, Culver's has some really good cheese curds.
I mix a 50-50 fish batter with my Hush Puppy extra onion batter, and then that's what I dip those in when I deep fry them.
Nice.
Yeah. It's got a bite to it. Yeah.
I'm surprised I've never seen that before.
When you live in California, they're bad for your heart, so they've been completely banned in the state of California, sir.
It's a Midwest.
It's in the health food aisle, bro.
There, pull up a picture of poutine.
Oh, sure. Hang on. All right, gonna share it up. Here it comes. Hang on. So this would be the most Quebecois-ish of the poutines because the fries are like the potatoes cut and then thrown right into. They're not blanched at all. They're just thrown straight into the oil. So they're a bit.
Can you blow that picture up a little?
Can I blow that picture up? Where's your glasses, old man?
Upstairs where I use them in my painting studio.
There you go. I'm trying to share it. Hang on. It's not letting. Let me try again because it's being weird. Hang on.
Pick a bacon.
There you go.
Man, it sounds like a challenge.
So it's the fries, the cheese curd, and a chicken gravy, basically.
Yeah.
Is the
I like a
traditional.
duck gravy.
And I'll tell you
Or,
what, I'm making fun of pickle
Duck
bacon,
beef
but you know what? When I'm
half.
drinking, I'll eat them damn pickled pig's feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It only tastes
it's
good.
not bad. I'd try it.
Pickled pig's feet?
No, fuck no.
No.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Two sheets to win. That's just delicious.
Yeah, this is a 3 a.m. bars closed staple in Montreal. This is what I guarantee you tons of people are eating at 3 a.m. after the bars.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like
Yep.
exactly.
I
Fucking pie tray full.
I would destroy that, especially if it had bacon on it.
The fish and chip place I used to work at sold that for $5.
So you leave it sit in the grease and then in the gravy, and it melts the cheese down. So as you start eating it, it starts getting real pull. You know what I mean? That's real nice.
Yeah.
If you're in a rush, use
I
mozzarella.
would destroy that how it is, but if it had bacon on it, it would not stand a chance.
Yeah. Now,
Temptation to bacon.
when Bear says pull, I mean, it's like eating a bowl of spaghetti. That kind of pull. You got that long noodle. You
Like
know,
a pizza cheese.
that's
Oh yeah, when
Or
the
like
curd gets melty, she pulls.
Or like a deep fried mozzarella.
Yeah.
Those as deep fried themselves, deep fried cheese curd, they're delicious too. Especially if you get creative with your powder, your batter. I'm starting to fucking drool. Thanks, guys.
Here's the thing: you want a fucking kicker? I can't eat that anymore.
You know,
I live in the greatest city in the world for that fucking food, and I can't eat it anymore.
Not even like once in a while.
So right now we're in a keto poor diet, and my grandchildren made me make cookies yesterday. So I made 7 dozen of my coriander, cinnamon, sugar cookies, and I couldn't eat any of them.
Oh, brother.
And they're like, "Can you make rolls for Christmas Eve?" I'm like, "No, I'm not making rolls."
So part of my ancestry is Scottish, so imagine how I feel about shortbread cookies, right? Like shortbread is God's cookie. You know, it's the Scot in me just goes, and I can't have those anymore. I used to love eating a cup of coffee and some shortbread cookies. Oh my God, that was fucking heaven. Not anymore.
I don't give a damn about that shit. I eat what I want because, you know, it's not going to kill me.
Yeah, it is going to kill me is the point.
But here's the thing. Starting New Year's, I'm going to change my lifestyle.
Oh, yeah? We're going to change it too.
I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to start hitting the gym.
I thought you were going to go woke and finally confess your love for Ginny D.
Fuck going woke. You bastard.
Yeah, that's what listen, keep picking on my country the way you do. I got more, you know, keep doing it.
Don't worry, Bear. If he goes woke, he still won't be as woke as you.
No, can't possibly be as woke as me.
The most woke person is Justin.
Justin is like so desperate for friends. If the only people he had to talk to were woke, he'd be like the wokest bitch. He'd have purple hair.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, Justin would be out there with his purple haired fruitcake.
Oh yeah.
Why the price of
See, that's what happens when you talk about Putin too much. You summon a French Canadian, and now Max Boivin's in the chat. That's how that works.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Cody, are you okay, bro?
Cody's having a stroke, or his cat's walking across the keyboard.
I'm gonna call it. It's a cat.
Nah.
It's a cat.
I think the stroke is darker and funnier.
I was playing Conan with Justin one night, and I had a stroke.
Yeah.
It sneaks up on you.
It happens.
Yeah. I'm sitting there hanging out next to him. I was like, something's not right. And I told Justin what I was going. I was like, go to the hospital now.
Really?
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
He was like, no, I don't want to. I was like, I told you to go to the hospital, bitch. He's like, okay, sir.
And you were literally having a stroke?
I had a stroke.
Fuck.
I got to the hospital really, really quick, and they put that clot buster in an IV and shit. And I stayed in the hospital for it's just like 4 or 5 days.
And that was the birth of the I got Tuesday on the pole meme.
They got you on Eliquis too?
No, I'm not on any blood thinners except for baby aspirin.
Oh, dude, I'm on some monster ones. I'm on aspirin and Eliquis like 3 times a day.
Damn.
Yeah, because it's full. Max.
Yeah, we're full.
Oh, I can bounce out if we want to let the Frenchman in. I mean, I don't mind. Like one Canadian for another.
You know what? The show's getting ready to end. It's gone on 40 minutes longer than normal.
Yeah, it's Friday.
It's your gift to the world.
Thank you. He's saying thank you, so maybe we should let him in.
Listen, I'll bounce and let him in. I don't mind.
I bounce and let him in.
No, you stick around. I need to. Nah, I have stuff to do. He says.
No, I have stuff to do.
I have stuff to do. I have my manifesto against the female to write and a vicious letter to the Muslim.
No, he doesn't hate the Muslims.
You know, at least they're on.
I know Mr. Max. Mr. Max doesn't hate the Muslims.
That's not true.
This is
Mr. Max hates pretty much everybody.
Nah.
Dude, I think it's just embrace the concept of good fences.
Thanks,
make
Mr. Max. You too, man.
Thank you, Mr. Max.
Show up for Legion of Myth tonight. Should be fun.
Okay.
Well, shit, I should go and stop by and say hi to the other
It's
Max.
Friday.
Yeah, I've got a game on Friday, so I haven't been over on Max's show since Veterans Day. But
I ate nobody.
Round on cue.
Yeah.
That was classic.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to end the show.
Yes, I'll try to join.
You guys have a great day. Merry Christmas. If I don't see you on Christmas Day,
I may pop on if a wife takes a nap on Christmas Day.
I might
on Christmas Eve.
I might be doing an impromptu stream sometime this weekend just for the hell of it. I want everybody
up Saturday.
Yeah, I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope everybody has a great Christmas. If you're having stupid thoughts or you're not feeling, great or anything, you got me on Discord. Shoot me a message. I'm always down to talk to anybody. I know Christmas time is really hard for me. I had a younger sister. She died when she was 28 years old. I was born on New Year's Day. The same year, she was born on Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
So, when Christmas comes around, people do get depressed. And it is a
Wait, I gotta ask, how is that possible?
My mom had ovarian cancer, and when I was born on New Year's Day, they found out that she had the cancer, and she told my mom, if you want to have another kid, you have to do it as soon.
I thought you meant the same year. Like,
I was born New Year's Day, 1973.
No, I mean the other way around.
My sister was born on Christmas Eve, 1973.
I thought you meant she was born a week after you or before you.
No, a year.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
11 months.
Okay,
See, this is the problem with
sense.
the California education system right there. That's the problem with it.
But yeah, if you feel like you
sometimes.
need somebody to talk to and you have me on Discord, shoot me a message. I'm always, there's nothing, I'm never too busy to talk to somebody who's going through a rough time. Just so you know, I'm going to go throwing that out there. And everybody have a great weekend and a Merry Christmas.
You as well.
And that goes for a year long. If you need somebody to talk to, hit your boy up. Peace, love, and chicken grease, everybody.
God bless.
Justin.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and don't forget, with all your effort, party the fuck on.
Yeah, that's what we were waiting for. Party on.
Well said.
Nerds, you have a great day, young lady.
Thanks. Y'all do the same.
And I need your address because I just bought a 64-pack of Crayola to send you.
Num.
Yeah, you got to have a Christmas dinner.